What is up, everybody? It is match day. The Reds are back in action against Brighton in what is another must-win game. We had a bit of a result there beforehand. Manchester City dropping points at Newcastle, which is absolutely good news from a Liverpool perspective. Means if we win this game today, we pull even further ahead in the title race. How are we all doing? Team news is in. Loads for us to get through. Apologies for being a few minutes late starting the stream, but Connor's dad popped in and I had to help him carry something out to the car. So that's why I'm late starting the stream. But how are we? Brian's in, everybody's in. Great to see you all. How are we? They drew, I know. They dropped points last season against Newcastle and they've done it again this year. There's no denying it. That is a bonus to Liverpool. If we can pick up 3 points today, ladies and gentlemen, we go into this busy December period then with a little bit of a cushion, albeit Leicester City, of course, hot on our tails as well. Great to see so many of you coming in so quickly. Thank you so much for being patient with me today. I do apologise for being a little bit late. I'm just trying to catch up now, just trying to get everything sorted out. But we're good to go. How are we? Oh, John Joe Shelby. First goal in 2 years or something like that. First goal in 2 years. That's mental. Didn't think it'd been that long since Shelby scored, not going to lie. Right, let me just get everything set up here. As I said, apologies I'm a few minutes late starting today, ladies and gents, but I know you understand. Busy. Right, team news is in, so let's start with the Liverpool starting 11, which is probably as strong as we could go. And I have to say, when I seen this team, when Doug sent it to me earlier on, just before the team news came out, I was absolutely delighted. You can't be upset with this team news. Alisson in goal, Trent Alexander-Arnold at right back, Virgil van Dijk and Dejan Lovren centre back pairing today, Andy Robertson at left back, Gini Wijnaldum, Jordan Henderson and Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain in midfield. And then the front three are the front three. They don't change when they're all fit and good to go. Lewis said, hey Craig, how are you and what do you think of Chambo starting? One, I'm brilliant, thank you mate, really looking forward to this. And secondly, I'm absolutely fucking delighted mate that he's starting. Not even going to lie, I'm absolutely delighted to see Chamberlain starting. Sean Osborne, how are you as well? Everybody else that's coming in, great to see you. Chat's starting to fill up now. We have 15 minutes to go until kickoff at Anfield. Yeah, 3 points today will put us in a really good place, won't it? What do you think of the team selection, ladies and gents? And give me your starting 11. I'm looking through it really quick. I think the only thing I got wrong was I had Keita in instead of Gini Wijnaldum, and that's because I wanted Keita to get a run and Gini to get a rest. But Gini starts. Can't be angry about Gini starting because Gini's absolutely class. A result about Man City, Craig said Joanne. Yeah, they dropped more points. When Kevin De Bruyne scored that absolute worldie, I thought, shit, they've pulled it out of the bag again. But fair play to John Joe Shelby and Newcastle for coming back and getting something from that game. I'm going to move this camera just a little bit closer to me. There we go. How are we all? It's been a hectic day in my house. I'm buzzing though. Really looking forward to this. What have we got? 15 minutes to go to kick-off. Keep your thoughts coming on the team selection, ladies and gents. Keep your score predictions coming in. Don't forget we'll have a post-match show as well coming up straight after the game. Oh, I love this. We've got games coming up twice a week now for the next, month, 6 weeks, which is brilliant. I'm really looking forward to it. The more games we get, the more we get to come on here and talk about the Reds. Love it. Liverpool will be buzzing today, said Storm Thomas. Absolutely. That result will do no harm whatsoever. And I'm sure Boya and the Leicester City fans and Chelsea fans as well, they're all going to be delighted about that result as well because kind of lets them maybe pull away. Who thought we'd be saying this? I know we're already a little bit ahead, but the thoughts of Leicester City, if they beat Everton, they're pulling away from Manchester City and almost solidifying their place in second in the table, which is great for them. Obviously, we want everyone else to drop points below us. We want as big a cushion as possible, but I didn't think I'd be sitting here in the end of November, start of December, talking about Manchester City being third in the Premier League table. Red Mist, how are you, mate? Luke Skywalker's gone 3-1. Paul Vale's gone 3-1 as well. We've Watford soon on BT Sport. Can't wait. 5-0 win, said Callum. Yeah, Everton on Wednesday. That's the next game. The Christmas jumper, the Divock Origi Christmas jumper is definitely getting broken out for that one against Everton. I can promise you that. 11 points ahead, said Patrick. Is my television working so far? I think so. I'm not sure if I have the right channel on, but we'll figure it out. Let's just get another 3 points today, said Michael Fleming. Are you happy that Manchester City drew? Yes, Keegan, definitely, mate. Every time somebody drops points in this title race that isn't us, of course, going to be happy about that. Phones on here. I've got so many devices open and ready to try and negate any possible fuck-ups today. Last week wasn't our greatest stream, it's fair to say, but you guys stuck with us, and I do appreciate that. As you can see, So close to 27,500 subscribers, ladies and gents. If you're new, if you're just joining us for the first time, please do hit that subscribe button. We cover every Liverpool game on here. Good news for people coming to watch is that you don't get any ads on our channel because we've got ads turned off. So super chats are open, super stickers are open, but you won't get any ads, which is good news, surely. It's no interrupting your viewing. What else? Let me try and get some more comments on. We are Liverpool and we are top, said James Hardy. Who do I think will score? I'd pick any of the front three, mate, and maybe Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Although Van Dijk's due a header. I know Dejan got one the other day, which was great, but Big Verge is due one as well. Elmo Kennedy's gone 4-0. Stewie Johnston has gone 4-0 as well. Brace for Salah and Oxlade-Chamberlain for the other two. That'd do me, Stewie. James Hardy said John Joe is a legend. Just for the whole thing with Alex Ferguson that time, John Joe makes me smile. Bit of information on John Joe Shelby. I didn't know if you know this, but the reason that he has a shaved head is that he has alopecia. I found that out a while back. So, big up the Baldies. Gotta love it. Being one myself, Baldies are sexy, said Wayne Denton. I'll take it, Wayne. I'll take it. You're probably a Baldy yourself, mate, are you? 4-0 win today for Shea Trainer. Irene's gone 3-1 to the Reds. We need the front three to step up today, said Callum. Vu has gone 5-3. That'll be a very interesting game, 5-3. But I think heads would fall off Vu if we concede three goals at home today. Riley's gone for a 2-1 win to Liverpool. That's been probably the most popular score of recent games, mate. 2-1's pretty much been our result. Jonas has gone 5-0. Salah 2, Mane 1, and Oxlade-Chamberlain 2. Tyler the guy said, hello you beautiful egg. How are you, Tyler, mate? Welcome. Transfers, it's Genie. Super sticker, first one of the day from Far. He's flying today. I love it. I haven't seen that one before. Thank you very much, Farwell, mate. Really kind of you. I love those super stickers. They're cute little fuckers, aren't they? How are we, Farwell? Hope you're well. I know you're getting over a bit of a flu, mate, or a bit of a chest infection. There's something going around. It's going around everywhere, but I'm glad to see that you're back to your best. Domestic butler Carl's in the house as well. How are you? Hope Julie's keeping well. Storm Thomas said the bench is strong too. Yes, I haven't gone through the bench yet, so let me take a second to run through that. Bench for today's game, obviously Adrian taking up the goalkeeper spot. Milner, Keita, Gomez, Shaqiri, Lallana and Divock Origi. So look, that is a strong bench. I mean, when you're looking at James Milner, Naby Keita, Joe Gomez, Sheridan Shaqiri, Adam Lallana and Big Divock. I mean, there is a bit of creativity in there. There is a bit of guile in there. There's some goals in there. So we've no excuses today, ladies and gentlemen. The starting 11 is class. The bench is class. The manager's class. Stadium's class. Hopefully, the Annie Road end getting done as well. We spoke about that the other day. Talk of an extra 7,000 seats going in there, which will bring the capacity at Anfield to around 61,000, which to my knowledge would make it the third biggest stadium in the Premier League behind Old Trafford and Spurs' lovely new stadium. Scotty's gone 4-0 to the Reds. Oxlade-Chamberlain to score 2, Sadio at 1 and Salah with 1. Christopher Wrightford said Newcastle done us a favour. Yep, can't deny it, Christopher. They did, mate. 2 years in a row. God, I love the Geordies. God bless them. Julie says hi. Hello right back to Julie, Carl. Hope you guys enjoy your weekend off. Kai Havertz has said he wants to go to Manchester United. Jesus, why? I mean, if he did, fair enough, but fuck me, why would you want to go to United? I mean, who would look at that team, that manager, and go, all the clubs in Europe want me, that's where I'm going to go. I mean, each to their own, but if Kai Havertz wants to go to Manchester United, then let him go to Manchester United and be fucking miserable. Right, bit of a disclaimer to everybody. You know I like to do this before every watch along. We use bad language. I use bad language during streams, particularly during watch along. So if you're of a sensitive nature, if you have kids with you perhaps and you don't want to let them hear the bad language, fully understand it, but this is your warning. This is me just letting you guys know that this is a channel that uses bad language, so probably not suitable for the little ones, but each to their own. And I'm not going to tell you how to raise your kids, because I can be honest, my kids hear a lot of bad language from me, as you can expect. Patrick's gone 3-0, Bobby Mane and Oxlade-Chamberlain. James Hardy's going for a 2-2. 2-2! Fucking hell. Nobody wants a Desmond, mate. We want to go and win this game. 2-2, no 2-2. I can't show it, mate, no, sorry. I wish I could, but the channel will be closed down, and you know, we've worked really hard to build up the channel, so now unfortunately we can't show the game. I'll be giving you some alternative match commentary, keeping you up to date with what's going on. Grew scored for Liverpool, aka John Joe. I've been called Grew loads of times on here as well, mate, so I mean, God bless Shelby for that one, and God bless the Geordies. Bald guys rock, said Mark Anthony Vieira. I'll take it, mate, I'll take it. Pikey Pig's going 2-1. Hodge Twin said uncut, uncensored, and uncircumcised. Unleash it, Craig. No. You're right on all three accounts, mate, but there's no way I'm unleashing jack shit. Yeah. I got the man boobs out for the Barcelona game, which, I mean, what can you say? Stuff happens. Dave Sweeney's gone balls out for a 7-0 win. DCB's gone for 2-1 or 3-1 to the Reds. Bad words are nice to hear. Thank you. I often wonder when people are watching football, if you're not getting worked up, if you're not shouting at your TV, I think you're watching football wrong. You got to be a lunatic when you're watching the Reds in action. Lemmy's gone 3-0, Frank's gone 3-0, Bensky's gone 3-0, Nova Aqua's gone 3-0 as well, as is Scott. 4-0 for James Brody. Bobby on a hat-trick. Oh, James, mate, I'd love that. I'd absolutely love Bobby to get a trick today. That would be class. Jason Ward's gone 2-0, Oxlade Chamberlain and Big Verge to score. You're a passionate fan. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I promise you guys, I've said this many times, I would be the exact same way if I was watching this on my own. Connor will tell you, he's been here with me watching games as well. I get worked up. I shout at the television, I scream abuse at referees, and I'm going to get this out there before the game starts because I don't want people to think it's because of any way the score's going or the game's going, but Martin Atkinson is a shithouse of a referee. An absolute shithouse, and I wish he wasn't officiating today's game, but it is what it is. Winning a clean sheet, said Del Boy. That would be nice, mate. We are due a clean sheet. Haven't had one in a while. See the City game, yes. No denying. It definitely helps us out. 4-0. What have we got? 4-0 for Callum as well. Salah 2, Mane 1, Firmino 1. Patrick Silk's gone 5-0. I went 2-0 in my prediction, but you know, I was trying to be a bit realistic because I got a bit carried away with myself with recent predictions that they haven't quite come off. So 2-0 I thought was a bit more reasonable. People talking about Unai Emery getting the sack as well. Yes, I mean it was coming, wasn't it? To be fair, I think it's Arsenal's worst run of results in, I don't know, I can't remember how long, but a very long time. Hadn't won in 7. Martin Atkinson is the referee today, Shay. Yes, unfortunately. I think that it's Mike Dean for the Merseyside derby on Wednesday, and I think Atkinson's doing the VAR for that one, so Christ almighty, God knows what to expect. Brian Morrissey's gone 3-0, Connor's gone 2-0. I'm nervous but optimistic, said Nick G, 1883. Predicting 11 points clear of City, said Bryce DeVille. These Reds, ladies and gents. What do we got? Sound the klaxon, 5 minutes to go until kick-off. 5 minutes to go. How are you all feeling? Are you buzzing? I'm ready for it. Ready for another massive 3 points, hopefully, for the Reds. Brighton play good football under Potter, but in theory, they could well play into our hands. I'm just trying to make sure I have the right channel on here for this game. Anybody watching it on beIN Sport able to tell me exactly which channel on beIN it's on? I'm trying to make sure I have it ready. No, it's not that one. I'm a bit... What's this? I like a bit of Mike Dean, said Jack's Page. Yeah, he's very... What's the phrase I'm looking for with Mike Dean? Flamboyant. Is that the word? Flamboyant? I do like Mike Dean refereeing a game because he certainly gets into it. 11, thank you. Right, let's go with 11. Yes, there you go. Legends. Right, they're walking out onto the old Anfield turf. And what the fuck happened there? Sorry, that's my bad. Yeah, they're walking out onto the pitch now. Teams are in the tunnel coming out. I'm just going to get the game on here for everybody. There we go. Cool. Right, ladies and gents, sit back, relax, and hopefully we'll cheer the Reds on to another 3 points today. Fair play to the Brighton fans, by the way. I want to say that as well before the game starts. There's some wonderful banners supporting Hillsborough floating around, some wonderful flags as well. So massive love to all the Brighton fans if any of you guys are watching. Up the Reds, said Shay Trainer. Come on, lads, smash it, said Sharon Moore. Let me run through the team one more time for you guys before the game today kicks off. Alisson in goal, Trent at right back, Van Dijk and Lovren centre back pairing, Andy Robertson at left back, Gini Wijnaldum, Jordan Henderson and Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain in the midfield today. Mane, Salah and Bobby Firmino up top. It is the strongest Liverpool could probably go. On the bench, Adrian, Milner, Keita, Gomez, Shaqiri, Lallana and Divock Origi. City Drew, said Arman. I know, mate. Isn't life? Tickety boo. Tickety fucking boo. Right, ladies and gents, we've hit 27,500. Thank you guys so much for that. We're only 2,500 subs away from that magical number of 30k, and that means as soon as we hit 30k we can open up memberships on the channel, which means you guys get all those cool new fonts and other bits and pieces to play around with. Keep hitting that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. My name is Craig. I'm going to do my best to take you through the game today, and thank you for giving us a watch. What's my predictions on the other games? I don't have time to do that, mate. We're about to kick off in a few minutes. Everton are going to get beaten by Leicester. That's the only prediction that I can really give you. I'm Irish, said Joshua. Welcome, mate. I'm Irish myself, as you can probably tell. Oh, John Joe Shelby, said James Brody. Yeah, you gotta love it. I think that was his first goal at St James's Park in the league in 2 years or something like that. I want these fonts. Everybody subscribe, said Andrew Chill, the host. Yes, good man. Keep that going, Andrew. Who do I support in Ireland? Be honest, mate, nobody, really. The club closest to where I grew up was Bray Wanderers. It was about 2 miles away from there. Maybe a little bit further, maybe 2.5 miles. I also played a lot in the Carlisle grounds when I was younger, because when we started playing football, my club was in the Wicklow League and then moved into the Dublin League, so had a couple of cup finals in the Carlisle grounds, but probably lean towards Shelburne, if I was to give you an honest answer. Let's do this, said Jason Ward. I see Connor sending me a message there on... I've got so many devices open here in front of me, ladies and gents. The Airtricity League, said Shay. It is. I love the fact that they've moved that to the summer. I'm not going to lie. I think that's a really good idea. Right. Scores are ready. Clocks are ready. You'll never walk alone's belting around Anfield. As I said, I'm going to do my best to take you through the game today. God bless Newcastle and Agent Shelby, said Rabadam. Thank you for the super chat, mate. I always appreciate your support, and I know Connor does as well. Right. Here we go. Big game, 3 points, start of a really busy festive period. I think we can call this the start of the festive period because it's nearly the start of December, so we'll call it the festive period. Loads of games coming up for the Reds. We've got a post-match show after this as well. Game against Everton on Wednesday. Massive Merseyside derby. Divock Origi. I'll be wearing the jumper on Wednesday as well, just to wind the bidders up. Billy Began's going 4-0 to the Reds. Christopher said up the Reds. Hey Craig, come on the Reds, said Justin Woods. Liz Golden's in the house. How are you, Liz? Farwell said, yes, my TV is working. Game starting. Yes, obviously players in the circle just having a moment's silence now, obviously, or a moment's applause for the events in London, which of course our thoughts are with everybody, all English people, all people in London, everyone that was affected by what happened yesterday. And firstly, I just want to... It's easy for us to dwell on the negative of that, but I want to talk about the courage shown by those people to disarm that man and to stand up and be counted. Tremendous bravery, nothing but love. We need more people like that in the world. It's great to see people looking after each other like that. Anyway, let's get back to the game, ladies and gents. Just about to get started here. I'm buzzing. I fucking love these. I love Saturday games. I bet Sterling's crying. Fuck him. I absolutely despise Martin Atkinson. Even looking at him was winding me up. Right, let me get the clock ready. The Reds going to be attacking the Annie Road end in the first half, which is what you want to see. Hopefully the soon-to-be improved Annie Road end as well. Don't worry, I'll have the timer set up, Alex, mate. My game hasn't kicked off yet, so as soon as my game clicks off on my yoke, Brighton about to kick off now, I will get the clock going. Don't worry about that, buddy. Right, just waiting for Martin Atkinson to blow his cheating whistle now and we're underway. Right, ball goes back. Brighton do the decent thing and go long diagonally out left hand side. Header on the ball. Goes out of play. That'll be a Liverpool throw in right hand side right near the corner flag. Obviously keep an eye on young Aaron Connolly, young up and coming Irish player for Brighton. He's quite a handful, but hopefully Virgin and the boys keep him on the wraps today. Patrick Silk, mate, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate that. Right, Trent to take the throw in for the Reds in the right back position. Finds Gino Wijnaldum, who heads it on. Brighton intercept, but Liverpool win it back. Ball ricochets again, though, straight to Brighton. And Liverpool have it back. Andy Robertson now for the Reds. Gives it back to Verge. Robbo in the left back position. Few touches, has a look up. Rolls the ball into Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, who gives it back to Andy Robertson. Immediately pings the ball right across field, straight to Mohamed Salah. What a ball that was from Robbo. Mo now plays the ball out right hand side. Trent, couple of touches, forced back inside. Chamberlain, ball into the box. Oh, cleared away by Brighton. Robbo with a strike, unlucky. High wide and quite unhandsome. But decent bright start there from the Reds. First opportunity created and Good. This is what we want to see. Hate Martin Atkinson anyway, said Silent Eyes. Yes, as do I, mate. As do I. Is Connolly playing for them? He looks promising. He is, mate. He is. He's starting the game today as well. Lots of Hillsborough banners and flags and stuff, as you would expect, around the stadium today. And of course, that verdict midweek was not what anybody wanted to hear, to be quite honest. Anyway, ball's back in play. Gini Wijnaldum hooks it back into midfield. Sadio tries to chase it down, but he's out-muscled. Brighton have it back. Bobby looks to press. Sadio looks to press. Brighton have worked it out right-hand side. Robbo comes in, nicks it. Firmino tries a flick, doesn't come off. Ball's back. Robbo has it again. Flicks it out left-hand side to Sadio Mane. Sadio runs at the Brighton defence. Ball in, up in the air. Can Robbo win the second ball? Another ball up in the air. Another ball up in the air. Still up in the air, believe it or not. Ball eventually goes out right-hand side to Mohamed Salah. Henderson. Ball breaks. Still up in the air. Goes out right-hand side, throw into the Reds. Robbo wants a goal, said Liz. I think he does, Liz. He's due one as well. He is too good of a left foot not to score a couple of goals a season at least. Klopp looks focused, concerned almost on the sideline, although it's been quite a decent start from the Reds. Gini Wijnaldum flicks it out left-hand side to Andy Robertson. Robbo takes a touch, ball in towards the back post. Keeper comes out and claims it far too close to him. 3 minutes gone at Anfield. Liverpool 0, Brighton 0. Please do feel free, ladies and gents, to keep us up to date with what's going on in other games around the Premier League. I hope Trent scores today, said Badger. I'd love either of the fullbacks to score, mate. Right, Brighton look to play out from the back as they do under Potter. Liverpool looking to press. Bobby closes down. Brighton are forced to go long. Gini gets a touch in it in midfield. Brighton have it back. Aaron Moy now. He rolls it back. Intercepted though. Go on, Chamberlain. Run at them, pal. Go on. Chamberlain. Edge of the box. Blocked. Brighton just about hack it away. Really good start this from Liverpool. They look full of confidence today. Mo has it now right hand side. 3 defenders around him. Still Mohamed Salah. Tries to find Chamberlain but cut out by the Brighton defence. Liverpool get a foot in now. Brighton have worked space with Aaron Connolly left hand side. He has a run of Virgil van Dijk. Mate, just give up. It's Van Dijk. You're not getting past him. Brighton, nice little 1-2s in the box. Van Dijk comes back and gets a foot in. Good defending that from Virg. Good quick counter-attack from Brighton, to be fair, as well. That'll be their first corner on our left-hand side there, right-hand side. Oxlade-Chamberlain is such an exciting player, said Best Buddies. He is, mate, and he brings so much to this team. Right, Liverpool's first corner to defend of the game now. Let's see what happens from this. It's great to watch your vids. Thank you, mate. Really appreciate it. Brighton take it short. Moy now plays the ball back. Liverpool intercept, but it comes back to Moy. Another chance for them to put a delivery in. Ball across. Again, good defender at the near post. Who was that? Dejan Lovren. Great defender from Degsy. 5 minutes gone. Still 0-0. Thank you for joining us today, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're enjoying the stream so far. If you are, please do hit that subscribe button, turn notifications on. Right, Brighton have it now right hand side. Gini gets a foot in. Robbo, Sadio, Henderson in his own box, plays the ball out right hand side. Of course the doorbell rings. Salah can't keep it in, ball goes out. My dog's barking. Daughter's running down the stairs and to the front door. It's all going on. Brighton have it now. Centre back position. Liverpool looking to press. Ball goes long. Lovren's there. He nods it back to Alisson again. Really good stuff. Let's get this channel on 30k. Thank you, mate. Please do. Hit that subscribe button and we'll be on the way. Right, Henderson spins back. Plays the ball out to Dejan Lovren. Lovren to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Back to Dejan Lovren. How weird is it both the centre-backs wearing blue boots? Am I the only one that finds that odd? Verge pings the ball out left-hand side looking for Andy Robertson, but it's not quite on target and Brighton get it back. They find a bit of space now on that right-hand side. Try a switch towards Connolly. He nods it down, but he's offside. Linesman puts his flag up, and that'll be a free kick to the Reds. Luke hit the subscribe button. Thank you, Luke. Top man, really appreciate it. Liam said 10,000 likes on this stream. Yeah, if only, mate. I think we've broken 1,000 likes 3 or 4 times. I think about that. 2-1 to the Reds, said Lewis. That's his prediction. I think 2-0, said Witham Town FC Vlogs. I'll take 2-0, mate. That was my prediction as well. Right, Robbo, ball down the line, cut out by Brighton. Obviously, with the Manchester City result earlier on, a win today really would be great for us in our title challenge. Aaron Connolly went diving there, but in fairness to Martin Atkinson, he didn't buy it. Robbo, back to Van Dijk. Brighton player still down, Liverpool knocking it round. I think we're just waiting to see if he's okay. He's back on his feet. It is Aaron Connolly who's down, holding his head, but he's back up. Liverpool have it with Mo Salah, right hand side. Trent, Dejan Lovren. He looks up. Pings a long diagonal ball with his left boot out towards Robbo. Robbo just about keeps it in play and nods it down towards Gini, but a Brighton player comes in, gets a foot in. It's a throw into the Reds. Robbo carries the ball forward, looks up, pings the ball. Sadio goes down. Couldn't see if there was a foul on him or not, to be honest, but he's getting back to his feet now, and Brighton have the ball. I'll have to see a replay to let you know if there was. It didn't look like it, just looked like a collision, but referee wave play on anyway, and Sadio gets up and closes down. That's what you get from Sadio, man. I love him. Well done, Sadio. Far Wilds, I would love a 4-0, but he'd take a 3-0. It's very kind of you, Dave. Just taking the 3-0, mate. You're a good man. Just subscribe, said Daniel Healy. Thank you so much, mate. Really appreciate that. 8 minutes gone at Anfield, still 0-0. One thing I like when you see the crowd pictures at Anfield is fuckers, nobody's on their phones. You know what I mean? People are actually there in the moment enjoying the game, and I love to see that. Right, Aramoy now, right hand side for Brighton. Henderson comes across, puts a foot in, puts it out for a throw in. Come on the pool, said Michael Dunn. How's the game going? Just in, said Dylan. Bright, mate. We've started quite well. It looks like it's going to be an entertaining game of football. Both sides looking to play fast attacking football, which should play into our hands. Brighton try a ball into the box, too close to Alisson. He comes out, claims it and rolls it out to Trent, and we start again. Trent now takes a couple of touches, rolls the ball out right hand side. Ball play back to him, little bit heavy. Trent manages to keep it in, and he's forced to go long to clear it. Ball into midfield, Brighton win it. Sadio looks to press, Brighton do well, play it out left hand side. Chamberlain closing down, well done. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, he's gotta love the guy, absolutely, what a baller. Bobby again with another fucking slack pass. That's 2 so far in the game, and a couple I pulled him up on the other night as well. Sometimes Bobby, he does some amazing stuff, but sometimes he just doesn't focus on the simple stuff. Right, Brighton work the ball out now, right hand side. Ball across, blocked down. Sadio. He's carrying the ball out now, left hand side. Go on, Sadio. He's brought down, free kick to the Reds. So far, so good from Atkinson, to be fair. Credit where it's due. Showing replays of the foul. It was a clear foul. How are we all feeling anyway? High end's going Liverpool 5, Brighton 0. Nearly 1k watching, so everything changed. Just over 1k now. And if you are enjoying the stream, ladies and gents, please do hit that subscribe button. Right, Reds moving the ball from right to left. Van Dijk. Gini now picks up in midfield, turns to run at that Brighton defence. Gives it left hand side towards Robbo. Robbo back to Virgil van Dijk. Van Dijk looks up. Pings the ball out right hand side. Trent has it now. Given away sloppily by Trent. Well played though, wins it back. Robbo has it now, left back position. Sadio Mane. Goes inside, go on Sadio, ball across, blocked. Robbo still working to try and keep it in. I'll go out of play, to be fair. Unlucky by Robbo. No, it's still in. Ball ricochets. Brighton clear. Connolly has it now for Brighton. Tries to go past a Liverpool player. Can't see which one it is. It's Lovren. He fouls Lovren. That should be a free kick to Liverpool, and it is. How are we feeling anyway? What do you think the score will be? I predicted 2-0. I'm probably going to stick with that, to be fair. For those wondering, Dortmund are 2-1 up as well in their game. Sorry, I'm just flicking through channels here. Bear with me. What was Shelby's goal like? Honestly, missed it. I missed it, mate, believe it or not. What a ball by Virgil van Dijk. Of course. Of course. You having a good day? I'm good, thank you, mate. I'm good. 11 minutes gone at Anfield, still 0-0. Did I see the De Bruyne goal? It was an absolute fucking belter, mate. It was, to be fair, but thankfully only ended in a draw. Van Dijk now for the Reds. He carries the ball forward, little 1-2. Oh, I hate these things. Crosby, I need your help here, buddy. Send me a couple. Lovren now for Liverpool. Springs the ball out right hand side. Trent. Liverpool playing the ball across the back. You should be commenting over there, be more entertaining. Thank you, mate. Yeah, as I said though, with my bad language, I'd be kicked off in 2 minutes. Go on, Sadio. Mo now. Go on, Mo. Ball across. Oh, inside net and unlucky. Vamos, Liverpool, said Red FC. Love it, love it, love it. Good work that from the Reds down the right hand side. Just a bit of a heavy touch there from Mo. Unlucky. Mana Indonesia. How are you, mate? Welcome in. Sorry, guys. Trying to do two things at once here. Right, Brighton have it. Trying to work it out right hand side. Liverpool looking to press. Brighton playing around at the back. It's always best in these ones if we can pinch a goal in the first half, isn't it? Take a little bit of pressure off. Going to Liverpool versus Southampton in February. Who was that? DF. Nice one, mate. Enjoy. Chamberlain. Well done, Chamber, winning the ball back. Gives it straight to a Brighton player. Commentator's curse there. Right, Brighton have the ball at the back. Again, they're forced back. Good pressing by Bobby. Sam, how are you, mate? Welcome in. Silent Eyes is going for a 2-0 win. That's exactly what I've predicted as well. Some difference in the way Brighton play under Potter than there was under Chris Hughton. Henderson rolls it out right hand side to Trent. 13 minutes gone at Anfield. Still 0-0. Trent pings a beautiful ball across left hand side to Robbo. It is mad how our fullbacks, and I suppose a lot of good fullbacks do this these days, but they use every single inch in the width of the pitch. Michael Dunn said Oxlade-Chamberlain is a beast. You're not going to get an argument from me, sir. Completely agree. Robbo looking for a handball there. Martin Atkinson blows his whistle. So far so good, as I said with Atkinson. Kloppo on the sideline, wrapped up warm today. Focused on what's going on. Van Dijk. Spreads the ball across. Dejan Lovren. He takes a couple of touches. Rolls the ball down the line. Trent, ball in. Good defending from Brighton there. Liverpool press. Ball won back. Gini Wijnaldum rolls it out to Andy Robertson. Back to Gini Wijnaldum. He looks up. Robbo made a run. Trent had made a run. Gives it out left hand side now to Andy Robertson. Gives the ball to Firmino. Firmino goes past a couple of players. Pulls it across. Brighton win it back. Again, though, every time Brighton get the ball, they're being smothered by Liverpool. We're giving them no time whatsoever on the ball. Good pressing again by Liverpool. Force Brighton back. Craig, will you be doing a watch along for AJ Ruiz? Honestly, don't know yet, mate. Haven't decided. I'll be watching the fight for sure. Good goalkeeping there by Alisson to come out and smother that chance. Yeah, I'll be watching the fight 100%. I just don't know if we'll be doing a stream of it, but definitely we'll be watching it. For those asking about Joel Matip, he's injured, and we don't know quite when he'll be back. So there was a scan being done, I think, on Matip. Not sure exactly when he'll be back, but fingers crossed it's soon. What channel is it on? It's on loads of different channels around the world, mate. I think NBC Gold, one of those channels in America, beIN Sport. Right hand side for the Reds. Van Dijk. Ball pinged over the top. Keeper comes out. Good goal keeping that. Brighton looking to play out from the back again. Liverpool looking to press. Come on, Reds. Connolly through. Good tracking back by Liverpool to win that back. Free kick though, was offside. Robbo. Hendo. Nice touch, nice turn by Jordan Henderson. Lovely ball inside. Again, well protected. Hendo has it. Spreads it out right hand side. Ball over the top. Brighton knock it down. Cleared again. Liverpool win it back. Firmino. He's brought down. Free kick to the Reds. Dangerous position this. Chamberlain brought down, edge of the box. Well, it's too far for a shot. Probably be a cross in. Right, here we go. Come on, Reds. Yeah, stop showing replays. Let's show the fucking... Oh, good opportunity that missed from Bobby. Oh my god, fuck off with the replays. Right, here we go. Good delivery needed. Trent over it, Salah over it. Ball in. Van Dijk, 1-0 to the Reds. Go on. Big Verge, just like I predicted before the game. Just like I predicted. I did say to you Van Dijk was going to score. I called it. The 1 week I don't put a fucking tenner on it to score a header. Madness. Big Verge, 1-0 to the Reds. That is exactly what we wanted. Let me just change this score. Love it, love it, love it. 1-0. That's the start we wanted. Getting that first half goal was massive. Ball deep. Verge. He's too good. He's just too fucking good. 1-0 to the Reds. Gets in. Dele Alli with a goal to put Spurs 1-0 up as well. Thank you for that update. Yes, I am behind, mate, but the game isn't on TV here in Ireland, so instead of being a fucking smart arse, how about just either relaxing or fucking off? One or the other. Can't help that we're a bit behind, mate. We're doing what we're doing. Trying our best. I'm trying to fucking find a better one. Bear with me 1 second. I see I don't want to leave this stream, because if I leave the stream, I could fuck it up for you guys, so I don't want to do that. But, you know, people moaning, so I'll do my best then. If you're going to moan about it, let me try and find a better one. Just want to make everybody happy. He's a centre half. Damn fucking right he is. Gotta love Big Verge. Hopefully I can... Here we go. Right, strike again. Sadio, ooh, good save. Sadio Mane close to getting a second there for the Reds. Thank you, Dara, mate. Really appreciate the kind words. They're using VAR for the Palace handball. You're on 22 minutes, mate. Thank you. That does help. I'm about 2 minutes behind on my stream, though. Let me see if I can find a better one. Really, that is helpful, mate. Thank you. Genuinely. Right, can somebody give me a list of what channels we're on as well? That might help, so I can try and find something better for you guys. And if Crosby got off his arse and actually sent me a useful stream on Twitter, that would help. Would love a clean sheet. It would be great, mate. The win, that's all I care. Van Dijk scored. For those coming in, Van Dijk scored. VVD Ballon d'Or, exactly. Okay, I've got it. This one's even further behind. Christ, Crosby. I mean, talk about streams, mate. That one's about 3 minutes behind. Right, give me 2 seconds, guys. I'll get you a better one. Let's go. VVD is king, said Ian. Damn right he is. Right, I've got another one here. Let's give this a bash. Of course, this one's fucking up already. All these things are shite. Right, time check on me. I've got 22, so I'm probably still a little bit behind. Right, Brighton have it in the right hand side. Ball into the box. Whoa, Jesus. Van Dijk threw himself at that. Got a touch on it and it goes out. Good defending that by Verge. Good defending that by Virgil van Dijk. Right, Brighton have it outside the Liverpool box. Well pinched. Hendo now. Go on, Hendo. Look up, look up. Lovely diagonal ball out left hand side. A little bit too much on that. Sadio just about keeps it in. Sadio points to where he wants people to go. Salah goes over the head of Sadio. Robbo picks it up left hand side. Go on, Robbo. Corner to the Reds. Come on. 23 minutes gone on the clock at Anfield. Another Liverpool corner. Come on, you Redmen. Come on. Our defending from set pieces hasn't been great, but our attacking from them has been alright. Trent standing over the corner. Ball in. 2-0. Who was that? Van Dijk again. Van Dijk again. Another header. Big Verge on for a hat-trick here against Brighton. Absolutely towering header by Virgil van Dijk. The man's just a colossus. Holy shit. Big Verge. Look at him doing bits. 2 set pieces, 2 headers, 2 goals. Virgil van Dijk, ladies and gentlemen. Virgil van motherfucking Dijk. And it is all going to plan for the Reds. Gotta love it. Ball in. Look at that for a header. Man just strolls across the near post. Jumps up between 2 Brighton players. Bang. Powerful header. Past the keeper. 2-0. Beautiful. Hopefully now, Kloppo, we get to the hour mark or so. We get to rest a couple of players ahead of the Merseyside derby. Love it. Kissing to the crowd as well, said Storm Thomas. Beautiful. Ladies and gents, if you want the Reds to win the league, if you're enjoying the stream, hit that subscribe button. Help us push on towards 30k. Spurs are 2-0 up as well, said Chris. Thank you for that, mate. William Luke predicted 4-1. Who needs strikers, said Kev. Exactly, mate. Van Dijk on for a hat-trick. You gotta love that. Good first half this in the Reds. 25 gone, 2-0. Love it, love it, love it. Class. Absolutely class. What's this? Leicester had their 9. City had their 8. Let's go. Get the goal difference up there, said Far Royal. Spurs goal ruled out, still 1-0. Thank you again for that update, ladies and gentlemen. Always appreciate your help. Oh, don't be jinxing the clean sheet yet, beautiful Matt, or beautiful Beth. Don't be clicking. No. Don't be saying that yet. Can't jinx the clean sheet. Robbo now left back for Liverpool. Rolls the ball into midfield. Chamberlain. Firmino. Brighton win it back. I've got to say, I've been very impressed with Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain as well so far. 9 attempts for the Reds in this game. 5 on target. 2 goals, both by Virgil van Dijk. Sadio wins it back now. Runs at that Brighton defence. Pulls it back. Possible handball there. Player went to ground. No. Has it been looked at? See the replay here. Brighton looking to play it out. Sadio forces the error. He breaks into the box. No, there was no handball. None whatsoever. Deo, how are you? Welcome in. Me and my boy called Virgil. Love it. Although Brian's obviously not liking people today. 2 messages and he's gone already. Who let the ox out? Love it. Who? Who let the ox out? Who? Come on, I know you're singing at home. If you're not singing at home, then there's something wrong. Ball back with Alisson now. He takes a touch. Rolls it out to Robbo. Trent. Long diagonal ball looking for the run of Mo Salah. As somebody said earlier on, who needs strikers when you've got your centre back banging in a couple? He was due it as well. Jerry said here in Tampa we like 2-0 to the Reds. Here in Wexford, mate, we love it as well. Come on, Reds, would love some more goals. Relax, don't be greedy now, there's plenty of time. Come on, Jersey boy, be nice. Good first half this from Liverpool. Hopefully, as somebody said earlier on, maybe we get a bit greedy, we can up the goal difference, but it's all about putting the points on the board. Brighton now. Roll the ball down the line to Connolly. He's just so lively, isn't he? From an Irish perspective, it is good to see how confident young Aaron Connolly is. Stephen Finn said, can't watch him on my way home. Love this channel. Keep it up. Thank you, Stephen, mate. Really appreciate that. VVD showing Salah how it's done, said Shimmy Craft 101. Right, throw into Brighton, intercepted by Liverpool. Ball into the box. Van Dijk calmly rolls it to Jordan Henderson. He looks up. Little ball down the line. Go on, Bobby. Bobby now left hand side. Cuts back in. Ball goes out. Thought that was a Liverpool throw. Referees after giving it to Brighton. Looked like a Liverpool throw. But anyway, we are where we are. Ethan's going for a 7-0 prediction. I think Dave Sweeney went with that earlier on as well. Good Galway man, Aaron, said King Kenny. He's an exciting prospect, mate. He really is. Right, Brighton trying to play it out. Liverpool looking to press. Again, Brighton having that right back position. But they put it straight out of play and that'll be a throw into the Reds. Michael Dunn's going 6-0. Liverpool, 40 points. Wow. Just wow. 40 from 42, if we get the point, and it looks like we could do, is ridiculous, isn't it? In a good way, like. I'm getting bored of Liverpool winning. Not, said Carl. You can't be bored of it, mate. We can get spoiled, we can get a little bit complacent, alright, but Klopp won't let that happen with the players. Right, 30 minutes gone at Anfield. The Reds 2-0 up. Gotta love this. Liverpool suck. Fuck you. Your name's atrocious. Sub Salah off second half to Peter van der Schaans. Who have we got on the bench? Yeah, maybe give Shaqiri some time, Origi some time. Get players. Yeah, you need Shaqiri to get a few minutes anyway. You need to get him back up to match speed. Big Verge hat trick. Imagine a big Verge hat trick. It'd be fucking lovely, wouldn't it? Beautiful ball pinged out right hand side there. Trent on the run. Carries it forward. Look at him go. Ball across. Keeper comes out and does well. Right, let me give you guys an update on what's going on in the Premier League while we're live. Might as well get the live scores up. Just a reminder from earlier on. Newcastle United 2. Manchester City 2. That'll do us. Brighton 0. Palace 0. Chelsea 0. West Ham 0. Liverpool obviously 2-0 up. And Spurs 1-0 up at Bournemouth. Let me flick through, see the German results, because I know we've got a lot of Dortmund fans and stuff in here, so let me get that up for earlier on. Dortmund 2-1 up at half time. Augsburg 1-0 up against Cologne. Leipzig 3-0 up away at Paderborn. And Hoffenheim 1-0 up at home in their game. So they're the latest scores. For those of you wondering about the VVD and the Ballon d'Or thing, Brighton on the counter-attack here. Let me just see what this comes to before I carry on. There's a lot of chatter going around amongst a few journos and that as well that Messi is winning the Ballon d'Or. We'll have to wait and see. There's talk that some stuff's been filmed and that already. I guess we won't know until the night, but as I said, as Jurgen Klopp said, as many others have said, if Virgil van Dijk does not win the Ballon d'Or this year, then what the fuck does a defender have to do to win it? I know Cannavaro won it, he was the last one, but other than that, I don't know what to say. Like, man deserves to win it, putting aside all biases, he just does. Can I start the VVD song? Not yet, mate, not yet. If he gets a hat-trick, we'll burst it out. Just seen a replay of his first header there, and now here comes the second one. Starts off on the edge of the box, he's been marked, makes a dart towards the near post. The marking's atrocious, but Van Dijk doesn't care. He gets there. 2-0, job done, love it. Hope Salah scores, said Liverpool kid. So do I. When is the Ballon d'Or? I think it's in the next 10 days or so. It's in December as far as I'm aware anyway. I think it's soon enough. Right, ball back with Brighton's keeper. He plays it out the left hand side. Salah presses. Mo and Mane to score next, and Michael Dunn. Post-match show coming up after the game as well, ladies and gents. Don't forget about that. Right, Brighton play a ball down the line again. Aaron Connolly comes across, clashes into Virgil van Dijk. Nothing given for either one. The referee said it was just a collision and the ball goes out. Goal kick to the Reds. Monday night is the Ballon d'Or, Lucas. Thank you, mate. Appreciate that. There you go, Monday. That close. Yeah, so as I said, a lot of chatter around the fact it looks like Messi could pick up the Ballon d'Or, but look, it's 1-1 in the two big awards so far, so we'll have to wait and see and keep our fingers crossed that that's wrong and that Van Dijk wins it. It's tough to have that argument with people. Brighton looking to play out now inside their own half, because nobody wants to downplay how good Lionel Messi is. Lionel Messi, in my mind, as I said many times, is the greatest player that I've ever seen play the game, in my generation anyway, and nobody's trying to say he's not, but Van Dijk last season, in the last year, to me, hand on heart, was the best player in the world, and I think he deserves to win it, but my view doesn't really matter. If there is a man to lose it, it'd be Lionel Messi, said Kieran. Yes, exactly, mate. I mean, he is a wonderful footballer, but when he was bested by the Reds and Virgil van Dijk, 4-0 at Anfield, no Salah, no Firmino, Liverpool won the Champions League, put up 97 points in the Premier League, lost one game all season in the Premier League, kept a shit ton of clean sheets, did really well in the Nations League with Holland. I don't know what else he has to do. Robbo has the first assist. Yes, it was Robbo's free kick, I think. Trying to think, was it Robbo? I can't remember, actually. Sorry, I'll be lying to you, I can't remember. Messi's done fuck all at the pool, said James Brown. Right, Firmino now tries to pick at the run of Mohamed Salah. Brighton step across, win the ball back. Long diagonal ball by Brighton out again, right hand side. Trying to move it quickly towards Connolly. Well done, Degsy Lovren. He steps in, rolls the ball to Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. He gives it out right hand side to Mohamed Salah. Couple of touches by Mo. Henderson. Again, into Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Liverpool have it on the right hand side. Long ball over the top towards Mohamed Salah. Brighton keeper comes out and sees that out for a goal kick. (1-1) at Spurs. Is that true? Let me just check that. LFC Sean, mate, thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Craig, what's your prediction for the match? It was 2-0, Willow, but I think I've got to change that a little bit. So we'll go 3-0. I'll go 3-0. People saying it's not 1-1 in the Spurs game. Let me check. For me, so far, it's still shown as 1-0 to Spurs. So we'll go with that. Yeah, the live score app I'm using still showing 1-0. So not 1-1 in the Spurs game. Fake scores. So whoever that was, please do boot them out. Right, Brighton have it now left hand side. Salah looking the press. Liverpool looking the press. Ooh, good work by Brighton. Strike. Good save by Alisson. Pushed away for a corner. Van Dijk is awesome. Without a shadow of a doubt. It's definitely 1-0 in the Spurs game, by the way. I've been refreshing that score, so it's definitely still 1-0 there. Craig, you should move to Liverpool. I think my family might have something to say about that, James. If I'm going to move, mate, it's going to be to warmer climes. Or climates. Not to one just as cold as where I live. Do you think that Sancho will come to the Reds? Honestly, don't know, mate. I think he'll move from Dortmund. That looks almost certain, but whether it comes to Liverpool or not, I don't know. Ball in from Brighton, headed away again by Liverpool. Better defender from set pieces. Leicester play Everton, Peter. Everton. Goal kick to the Reds. Good opportunity for Brighton. Went to begging. Goal kick for Liverpool. Yeah, they play Everton, mate. So it should be a handy 3 points for Leicester. Salah. Ball towards Sadio Mane. Back out towards Mo. Flag goes up for offside. Free kick to Brighton. Again, let me just go through because I know a lot of people are asking about the other Premier League score, so I will keep you up to date. Newcastle City, if you don't know, finished 2-2. And 0-0 Burnley Palace. Although someone said it's 1-0 to Palace there. It looks 0-0 so far. Chelsea 0, West Ham 0, Liverpool 2-0 up, and Spurs 1-0 up. Oh, that really was a golden opportunity missed by Brighton. Palace goal disallowed. Palace goal disallowed. Thank you. Again, you guys are great. Thank you for keeping us up to date. Who's your best Manchester United player? Martial, Rashford. Other than that, they're all pretty... Well, Pogba's good when he bothers showing up. Throw in taken right hand side by Trent. Heading towards half time here. Liverpool with a commanding 2-0 lead. And it is commanding because we've been quite comfortable. Everton will lose 9-0 to LFC, Sean. Ladies and gents, if you're enjoying the stream, please do take a second to hit that subscribe button. We're on the march towards 30k. 2,500 away. We'd love to get there before the new year breaks, but we need your help. Takes 1 second. Just hit that button, turn notifications on, and give the stream a thumbs up. Everton to do their... I don't know what that is. There we go. Love it, ladies and gents. Thank you for your support. Ball back with the Brighton keeper now. Liverpool again looking to press. Don't forget we have a post-match reaction show coming up straight after this game as well. Hope to see you there. I'll share your live, said Letitia. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Imagine Van Dijk got a hat-trick here. How class would that be? Brighton have it now right-hand side. Ball goes out into the box. Ricochet. Good defending at the back post by Trent. Brighton have had opportunities here. Any news on Fabinho? Looks like he's out Biro till at least the new year, mate. Ankle ligament damage. Klopp was not really given exact dates because I suppose they have to wait and see how it heals. But the guesstimate's about 4 to 6 weeks by the looks of it. There's some stuff as well coming out that suggests maybe Joel Matip is going to be out for another while. Brighton have it now left hand side. They've come back into the game a little bit in fairness to them. I don't know if Liverpool have just dropped their levels a bit. Again, Brighton work the ball well edge of the box. Strike from distance. Ricochet. Ball goes out for another corner to Brighton. How am I feeling? I'm feeling brilliant, mate. Honestly, I've been on antibiotics for the last few days to try and get rid of what I had, and I'm starting to come back to myself. Feeling more normal. But thank you for the question. Really appreciate your concern. For anyone who's moaning about it being a bit behind, please, by all means, feel free to fuck off. Nobody's keeping you here. I'm doing my best to keep you up to date with what's going on, but like everybody else, I'm having to be a bit creative for this one about how we watch it. So if you can't stand it being a bit behind, I get where you're coming from, but shut the fuck up moaning because nobody's keeping you here. Do you know what I mean? I'm trying my best. Right, goal kick to Liverpool. Alisson. 2-2. 2-2 in the Dortmund game, said Cormac Slattery. Yeah, Dortmund not been in great form lately. Brighton. Moy. Works the ball out right hand side. It is still 2-0 by the way. Those that are asking, don't mind the trees, it's 2. Yeah, any fake scores you're going to get booted out straight away. It's not fair on the people in the chat. As things stand, 2-0 to the Reds. Brighton coming into it a little bit. Couple of minutes to go to half time. And then we'll have a chat and see how you're all feeling. You shouldn't respond to the trolls. It's part of the fun for me though, mate, to be honest. Ooh, good defending. Yeah, it's part of the fun. I enjoy it. Sometimes I take out my frustrations on them. So, kind of works both ways. You're right though. I know you are right, but sometimes I just can't help myself. Anyway, Alisson throws it out right hand side to Trent. What changes would you guys like to see? Let's have a little chat about that. If we're talking about resting players ahead of the Merseyside derby in the busy December Club World Cup and that coming up, who would you like to see brought on in the second half? Ox is really bossing it today. He said Gerald, he's fucking brilliant. I love Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Here he goes. Pinging the ball out right to left. Andy Robertson has a little touch. Nutmeg as well with the pass from Robbo. Firmino now comes deep to pick it up. Ball into midfield to Genie. Can you smell the fume from all the City fans, ladies and gents? Because I can fucking smell it. Pep Guardiola said during the week that he can't afford to lose another game if they want to stay in this title race. Well, he's dropped another 2 points today and it's fucking looking pretty good for the Reds. Right, so Shaqiri, Brewster. Shaqiri, loads of love for Shaqiri to come on. Even though you guys know I'm not his biggest fan, I would like to see him get some game time. Brewster won't be coming on because he's not on the bench. For those looking for Brewster, I'll just give you a reminder who's on the Liverpool bench, ladies and gents. Adrian, Milner, Keita, Gomez, Shaqiri, Lallana and Divock Origi. They're the options from the bench. PJ Ladd said I'd bring on Keita and Gomez and Shaqiri. Yes, and yes, mate. I'd be sound about those as well. I'd love to see Keita and Shaqiri get some minutes. I think Lallana will have a part to play as well over the December period. Dortmund 2-1 up, said Tech Guy. Again, if that's a fake score, I apologise. I'm just going off what people are saying. Let me get to the Germany games just so I can confirm that. Dortmund are 2-1 up, you're right. There is no Hertha goal. You were spot on, mate. Almost half time here at Anfield. Liverpool leading by 2. Virgil van Dijk towering headers to 0. Chamberlain brought down there in midfield. What formation? Exactly as always, mate. The same 4-3-3. Who's been our worst player today? I don't know, mate. I mean, they've all played quite well, to be fair. Everyone's done their job. Let's say Alisson. Even though he's made a couple of saves and he's got fuck all to do. I'll say Alisson just because he's had very little to do. Even though he's made a couple of saves. Vortex Jude, how are you? Welcome. Thank you for joining the stream. Ball in midfield, breaks to Virgil van Dijk. Rolls it out to Sadio Mane. Little back heel. He plays the ball out off Brighton defender. I'm just trying to keep up to date. We're into the final minute of the first half. Keita should come on, said Paul. Should be 3 on the stroke of 45. That would be nice, wouldn't it? It would be nice. Let's be honest about it. Who do you think's going to get man of the match? He's a centre half, Kyle. He's a number 4. Watch him defend. Motherfucker knows how to score. Palace are 1-0 up now. People are confirming in the chat. Let me just check. God, these live score apps really are fucking behind in regards to keeping up with goals. Still showing 0-0 the Palace game on this piece of shit app. But I will trust you guys who are watching it. Spurs still 1-0 up as well. Genie now has it for the Reds. Rolled it back. Still showing 0-0 for me in the Palace game. Van Dijk on a hat-trick. 1 foot. Loads of people keep... Oh, good strike. Unlucky. Almost a chance. Chambo there. Nearly making it. Was it Chamberlain? Just want to make sure. Good work down the left-hand side by Sadio. How did he manage to stay on his feet there? Cuts inside. Gives it to Chamberlain. Rolls it to Sadio. Oh, yeah, it was Chamberlain on his left foot. Well worked move from Liverpool. Lovely layoff by Mohamed Salah. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain on his left foot that time. Made the keeper work. Good stuff. Still showing 0-0 for me. Oh no, there it is. Finally, Palace 1-0 up. Yes, Jesus, slow. Henderson. And that is half time, ladies and gentlemen. Half time. Let me just stop that clock. Right. Let me stop the clock. How the hell are we all feeling now? The Reds 2-0 up at half time. Pretty much dominant performance. Yes, we've switched off at times. Brighton have had opportunities, but I want to go over to you guys and see how you're feeling about it. League table looks pretty damn sweet as things stand as well. Liverpool on 40 points. Manchester City currently in second because Leicester haven't played on 29 points. 11 points behind the Reds as things stand. 11 points behind the Reds. And Leicester City, of course, taking on Everton, so they should get up to 32 to keep the gap to 8. But us and Manchester City is an 11-point gap, which is pretty fucking good. Right, ladies and gents, what do we make of the first half? Obviously, Virgil van Dijk's 2 goals steal the headlines, but am I dreaming, said Byro. No, mate, you're not. It's fucking great, isn't it? Isn't it just great? Isn't it just great? 11 points clear of Manchester City, but is it fair that we're talking about Manchester City? Should we not be talking about Leicester City? Should I not be giving them credit? I probably should, you know. I probably should be giving them credit. I just don't see them being there at the end of the season. I don't know if I'm being a bit harsh on them. I just think that they'll come unstuck at one point. I think they'll get top 4. I want them to get top 4. I just don't know if they can keep it up for an entire season. Although we said that the year they won the fucking league, didn't we? So 3 wins and 2 draws ahead, said Lemmy. 4 defeats, mate. Let's put it that way. Take 4 defeats for them to come back out and topple us, which we've already played them once this season, so they've only got a real chance to impact us from themselves in one game. Massive game coming up as well, away to Leicester on Boxing Day. That's going to be a huge game, and I'm always nervous going to the King Power, let alone when there's so much at stake like that. How am I, boss? I'm really good, Harbinder, mate. I hope life is treating you well. Brighton looking like seagulls, just more confused, said Rod. Look, got to show some respect to Brighton. Really appreciate the Justice for the 96 banners as well that the Brighton fans have been flying. Great commentary, Ahmed. Very kind of you, sir. Thank you. Well done, lads. Brilliant first half performance. A Liverpool kid. Never underestimate Leicester. They're a dangerous team. Yeah, no, look, mate, I'm not underestimating them. I just feel that if they pick up 1 or 2 injuries, that could derail their season a little bit. But I don't underestimate them as a side. They are excellent. Play some really good attacking football. Yeah, no, I'm not underestimating them. I think they'll finish top 4. And I think that's actually a compliment, because we wouldn't have probably picked them for the start of the season for top 4. I remember having conversations with Boya, and we were talking maybe a European place, but they have absolutely ripped up the script, and they've been tremendous so far this season. Ryan has been amazing to keep it to 2-0, said Brett Dawson. I never knew Dara O'Brien was a Liverpool fan. He's actually an Arsenal fan, mate, but Dara O'Brien looks a lot older than me, so come on, Adam, give me a bit of credit, mate. I mean, I've heard Bates and I've heard Dara O'Brien, I've heard Humpty Dumpty, Uncle Fester, Gru, a few more that I just can't remember. But no, I'm not having Dara O'Brien. If I was as funny and had as much work as Dara O'Brien, I'd be a very happy man. Somebody wants a shout out, mate. There's no fucking way I'm having to go pronouncing your name. Brian, stop booting so many people out, mate. Just leave them be. You're being a bit harsh these days on people. Just let them put their stuff in. Yeah, we need to just be a bit less harsh on some people. Yeah, they spam it a little bit, but fake scores, people putting in links, and people trolling other people. I think we should kind of relax a little bit. You look like Craig, said Rugby Skills. I do. He's a handsome bastard. Salah or Pepe? Is that even a genuine question? What the fuck has Nicolas Pepe done? Scored a free kick in a 93rd minute of a bullshit Europa League game against Mohamed Salah, who came in and smashed up Premier League scoring records. Come on, silly question. Michael Dunn said, well done, Craig. Your channel is excellent. I love it. Thank you. But as always, this channel wouldn't exist without my partner in crime, Connor Crosby. Connor does all what I call the donkey work, the hard work, the behind the scenes stuff to keep the channel ticking along. Connor makes all the thumbnails. Connor makes the OBS image that you're seeing around me here now. Wouldn't happen without Crosby. So again, anyone who's thanking me, I just push that straight over to Connor as well. He's yeah, he does all the hard work. Patrick Silk, thank you for the super chat, mate. Said Virgil playing well. He is. Imagine he got a hat-trick on the week of the Ballon d'Or as well. Well, technically it's not on the week, but within a few days of the Ballon d'Or. Time for the Renault Megane Estate Super Saturday. That is a belter, Liam. An absolute belter. The Renault... do you know what? When we're talking about doing up the kitchen, as you guys know, anyone who watches the channel, and the thoughts of changing the car never came into my head. Our car is now, nearly 9 years old. But fuck me, I love that Renault Megane Estate. It served us very well. And yeah, I can't bring myself to change it. Not that I can afford to, but I couldn't bring myself to change it anyway because I love that car. Need to rest Virgil in the second half. Man's on a hat-trick, Kyle. Man's on a hat-trick a few days before the Ballon d'Or. We won't be resting him. Do you think Brighton will score, said Silent Eyes? I hope not. But, you know, our defence hasn't been faultless recently. But Dejan Lovren's playing really well again, by the way. Got to give a shout out to Dejan. I mean, he keeps coming back, doesn't he? Every time we write Dejan Lovren off, he keeps coming back and showing us that he is indeed a good defender. Peter van der Shan said, rest Salah if we score another. Yes, any of the front three. I would happily have any of the front three rested if we get another one. Bring on Shaqiri, maybe Lallana, Origi. Yeah, just to give them a rest because there's a really busy period coming up. Salah's just coming back from that ankle injury as well, so good shout that from Peter. Farwell said it'd be great if Leicester drew against Everton, but put this match on a platter with a red bow on top. No chance for an Everton fight. Everton are shite, mate, to be fair, and it looks like their gaffer is going to get the boot soon as well. Liverpool defence are trash. No, they're not. Fuck you. That's a ridiculous comment. Trash. Many clean sheets did they keep last season? They're the best defender in the world. Two best fullbacks in the world. One of the best goalkeepers in the world. And another really good centre-back. How is the defence trash? Fuck you and your stupid comments. What have we got? Virgil van Dijk, hat-trick and man of the match. What are the odds? Well, the man of the match thing is almost sewn up, I think. Bring Shaqiri, Lallana and Keita on, said Charlie Mason. Again, mate, no arguments for me on that one. Van Dijk has won the Ballon d'Or, it's confirmed. Haven't seen that confirmation, Robert, mate. I've seen a few things saying Messi's won it, but a lot of people do try and jump the gun on these things either way, and I guess we'll find out on Monday. Does it look like Gini's replacing Fabinho? Yes, and he's capable of it. Henderson's also capable of it. Do I swear? Why do I swear? Because I fucking want to. Yawn. And if you don't like it, as I said earlier on, I understand. Please feel free to fuck off. But don't tell me what to do or ask me stupid questions. If you watch football and don't swear, I kind of pity you. I mean, for me, it adds to it. It adds to the fun of it. It's how I act with my friends. And look, I know my language isn't for everybody, but if it isn't for you, please feel free to move on. There are plenty of other streams. Do I play FIFA? No, I don't. I keep meaning to. I have a PlayStation 4, have an Xbox, and yeah, just don't play them. The kids do, but I don't. Except for Virgil, who has played well. Lovren, Chamberlain, both are fullbacks. What's Craig's thoughts on Trent playing in midfield? The problem is, and again, I keep going back to the same comment here, and I want to give credit to Neil Atkinson of the Anfield Rap for this because it was his original thought where I heard it anyway. Trent, the question about Trent is, does he go in and become a very good midfielder, or does he stay at right back and carry on being, if not become, the best right back in world football? There's no doubt he can go and play in midfield. He's absolutely capable enough, but you lose a bit. You lose a lot when you've got somebody like him running down that right-hand side. And yes, there are players coming through. Williams is coming through. Keanu Hoover's a very talented right-back. Gomez can play at right-back. But that is, to me, Trent's best position. And I don't want to see him move from right-back. Not unless somebody of his calibre breaks through or we buy somebody of his calibre to come and move him, because he just gives us so much on that side. Virgil's taking the ball home, said Andre. What do I think of Koulibaly? Sensational. I don't know what else to say, Byron, mate. He is an unbelievable defender. Probably the closest thing to Virgil van Dijk with regards to centre-backs. Bet VVD be able to play in midfield with ease, defensive midfield. He would, without a doubt, Peter. Without a doubt. I think, to be fair, Joel Matip could probably play in that holding midfield role as well. Badger said he wants Trent to stay at right back, so do I. Curtis Jones will be our new Gerrard, said Tom Jones. Curtis Jones is unbelievable. Hat-trick during the week as well for the Young Reds in the UEFA Youth League against Napoli. I love Curtis Jones. I can't wait for him to break through and be a real part of that Liverpool midfield going forward, because he looks absolute quality. Trent should be tried in midfield. Our present trio without Fabinho is lacking in depth and forward trust. But who do you put at right back? Because let's be honest about it, Joe Gomez is nowhere near the calibre of right back that Trent Alexander-Arnold is. So why would we move somebody? We've got midfielder-wise, I know what you're saying, Fabinho's out, but midfielder-wise, we've got Jordan Henderson, James Milner, Gini Wijnaldum, Adam Lallana, Sheridan Shaqiri, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, Curtis Jones, Naby Keita. I mean, we've got bodies. We've got so many bodies to play in those three midfield positions. Why on earth would we move our right back out of position and fuck up the entire flow and fluidity of the team? It doesn't make sense to me. When's Matip back? Don't know, but there's a few rumours, and they are only rumours, going around that he could be out for a while yet. So fingers crossed that's not true. Will I live stream the Ballon d'Or? No, Liam. I don't think I'll get a chance to, mate. Anyone else concerned that Fabinho will be out for a long time? My son had a similar injury. It was 3 months and no weight bearing. I don't know, Liz. Again, it's all guesswork. But as I've said, it is a loss not having Fabinho there. No denying that. Noel Murphy said Orlando FC. Yeah. No, if you're trying to trigger me now, mate, that's not going to work. I have no problem with Orlando. It was just one dickhead. No problem at all with Orlando Football Club. Wish them all the best. People of Orlando, wonderful people. Love the town, love the city, as you know. So if you're trying to trigger me, mate, won't work. Lovren or Matip? I would go Matip, but I can't deny how well tech guy the Dejan Lovren is playing. Forgot about Klein, said C. He's out injured for the entire season by the looks of it, so we don't have Klein as an option, and he was probably going to move on before that injury. Badger said if Trent isn't a right back, Robbo will be as good as Trent, and Robbo are in sync. Yeah, look, I just don't want Trent moved from right back. It's just my opinion. I no doubt he could play in midfield. He is good enough. Fabinho's been our best player this season, along with Mane, said Andre. He's been quality. No disagreements from me. Van Dijk up top, not quite. I mean, he goes up there if we needs be. You see it at the end of the game. Sometimes he does go up top, but I wouldn't be playing him up there. That dog next door, ladies and gentlemen. I love dogs. I'm a dog owner myself. But when people don't look out for their dogs and leave them barking and barking and barking and barking and barking outside, it just does my fucking head in. No courtesy towards your neighbours or people around you. And my next door neighbour, by the way, the person in question, is an absolutely lovely man. And he's a Liverpool fan as well. And I love him dearly, but he needs to shut that dog up sometimes and just bring it indoors. Can I say happy birthday to Christine Nolan? Of course I can, Dave. Happy birthday, Christine. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I hope you're being spoiled rotten. And thank you so much for the support of the channel from your entire family. Yeah, happy birthday. Would you like to see Shaqiri on the pitch? I wouldn't mind him getting some minutes. Yeah, he definitely needs to get minutes in his legs, so why not? There that dog goes again. Fuck's sake. Fabinho out for 2 months. I mean, nobody really knows. There's been talk. Anything between 4 and 8 weeks has been mentioned for Fabinho, but it is all just guesswork. Can we see your dog? Not at the minute, no. If I brought him in, he'd probably knock over the screen, knock over the laptop. He'd be an excitable little fella. Right, second half gonna get underway soon. Just again, a little chat around the new main stand, not the new main stand, the Annie Road expansion. Looks like a possible 7,000 additional seats. It would be kind of a two-tiered thing, sort of like the new main stand. It would make it 16,000 capacity for that end of the stadium, making it bigger than the Kop, amazingly. Still a lot of work to do, a lot of consultation to do with locals and planners and stuff like that. But yeah, it would bring Anfield's capacity to 61,000, making it the third biggest stadium in the Premier League behind Old Trafford and Spurs' magnificent new stadium. Do they have a name on that, or is it just called the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium? I never know what to call it. I keep going to call it White Hart Lane. What channel am I watching it on? Being 7. I predict 5-0 VVD hat-trick, says Young. I love a VVD hat-trick, mate. What's your thoughts on Curtis Jones? I gave them, probably, you must have missed it, mate, about 10 minutes ago. I can't speak highly enough of Curtis Jones. I think he's an absolute baller of the highest order. If we win the league, we should rename the Kop End the Klopp End. No, you're never renaming the Kop. Never, ever, ever. It's just not going to happen. It is the Spy on Kop, and it will never be renamed. And even if it was, it would still be called the Kop. Captain Foxtrot said you've got 6 dogs and they're all so cute. I love dogs, mate. I absolutely love them. But I also can't stand people that don't look after them properly. Right, second half about to get underway. Again, just a reminder, I could be a little bit behind. Bear with me. I will give you guys my honest thoughts on what's going to go ahead, and I'll keep you guys up to date as best I can. Thank you, y'all. That's kind. Appreciate that. And I appreciate your understanding of the bad language as well. I know it isn't for everybody, but it is genuinely me, and it's how I express myself. Stephen Norris has 4 dogs. Nice. I just have one little dog. He's a cross between a Westie and a Scottie. How's my day, Dino? Tickety-boo, Bal. Tickety-boo. How's yours? I hope life's treating you well. Hope we're all looking forward to Christmas. I'm not going to lie, like, I've been letting you guys know about our kitchen. It looks like it's going ahead, thankfully. And we got to get a bit creative about how we were getting it done, sourcing things and stuff to save a few quid. But it looks like we should be getting it done, which we're very happy about and very fucking scared about. Rod wants a new bunny. Go treat yourself, Rod. I know that bunny will be well loved as well. Right, Liverpool attacking the Kop End in the second half. Not the Klopp End, it won't be renamed. It's definitely going to be the Kop End. Right, underway in the second half. Dejan Lovren immediately pings a ball out towards Sadio Mane, but it goes straight out of play. When am I getting my hair cut? Funnily enough, why did you remove that? It's only a question. I know he's trolling me, but let him. It's okay. I'll be cutting. Believe it or not, this is too long for me, and I'll be cutting my hair later on, probably before dinner. Why am I scared? It's a massive thing, mate. Getting your kitchen pulled out, replacing it, scary stuff when you've never had it done before, or have never spent that much money before. That's why I'm scared about it. There's my dog barking, as you can hear, because my wife's coming back in. Right, as I said, on the way in the second half, Trent now right hand side. Bit of an overhit pass by Dejan Lovren, but it's kept in. Ball down the line. Moy has it now for Brighton. He tries a quick ball over the top towards Aaron Connolly, but Virgil van Dijk's there to nod the ball back to Alisson Becker. Alisson flings it out left hand side to Andy Robertson. Robbo with a ball to Sadio Mane. Takes it back off him. Has a look up. Stephen Norris said, Craig, I had to make a new account because I got blocked from typing on your channel. I don't know why you got blocked, mate. Maybe Brian can let me know, or somebody can let me know in the chat. But I can't say why, mate. It wasn't me that blocked you. Chamberlain. Henderson. Again, ball moved quickly. Dejan Lovren makes a bit of space to his right hand side, then forced to go back to Alisson. Alisson takes a touch. Has a look, nothing on from, taking his time. Goes long towards the right hand side. Ball won by the Brighton defender, heads it straight back to the Liverpool defence. Verge pins a lovely ball out left hand side towards Andy Robertson. Robbo, couple of touches. Sadio Mane, little 1-2. Robbo keeps it in. Ball back towards Sadio. Sadio, couple of touches. Firmino. Gini Wijnaldum. Henderson. Spins the ball around, gives it to Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Chamberlain pins the ball out right hand side, but it's too far ahead of Trent and it goes out for a throw in. Chelsea losing 1-0. Ooh, interesting. Didn't see that coming. 1-0 West Ham. A couple of people saying 2-0 to Spurs as well. Thank you for that. West Ham 1-0 up. Did not see that, have to be honest. Didn't see that coming. But there you go. If that stays, or even if Chelsea get back to a draw, that will open up a more points gap between us and them. It's us Leicester pulling away a bit. Cresswell with the goal. Thank you, Awo. Appreciate that, mate. Oxlade-Chamberlain's played really well, Alex. Really well. Definitely justified his selection. Right, Brighton knocking the ball around at the back. Liverpool's front three looking to press. Firmino. Ball played through midfield by Brighton. Again, they've done well. Worked it out left-hand side. Hendo presses now. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain does well. Ball goes out off him though. Throw into Brighton left-hand side. Ladies and gents, we're heading towards 28k. Please do keep hitting that subscribe button if you're enjoying the channel. Give the stream a thumbs up as well. But most importantly, keep your thoughts coming on the game. Lovren now. He rolls the ball back to Alisson. Alisson takes a touch. Should have gone left, but gives it to Dejan Lovren. He's under a bit of pressure. Lovren goes down the line. Brighton knock it straight back into Liverpool's midfield. Firmino rolls the ball to Sadio. Ball back to Firmino. Firmino rolls the ball out left-hand side now to Andy Robertson. Robbo takes a touch. Firmino goes on the overlap. Robbo cuts back inside, gives it to Gini. Henderson now. Pings the ball out right-hand side to Trent Alexander-Arnold. He gives it out to Chamberlain, who's even further out right-hand side. He runs off Aaron Moy. And that just about stays in play. Looked like it had gone out. Chamberlain was confused. I thought it had gone out as well. But anyway, we are where we are. Henderson. He gives the ball back to Alisson. That was a really strange bit of play there out near the corner flag. Gini Wijnaldum rolls the ball out left-hand side. Robbo. Gini. Robbo. Rolls the ball back to Verge. Van Dijk pings it across. Dejan Lovren. Lovren takes a touch. Gives it to Trent. Trent tries to pick out Mo Salah. Oh, good last ditch defending that. If he didn't get a foot on that, that was onto Mohamed Salah's foot. Good defending from Brighton. They look to start to counter now. Moy, left hand side. Ball inside. Again, good pressing by Liverpool. Forces Brighton back. Mac. Double Mac. You're very welcome, mate. Thank you. Brighton still have it left-hand side. There's no penetration from Brighton. Liverpool have enough men back. Ball over the top. Alisson comes out and claims it. Well done, Degsy Lovren, for shepherding it back. Right, Alisson pings the ball out left-hand side now. Robbo. The steam train that is Andy Robertson. Cuts inside. Firmino. Back to Robbo. Does well. Nonchalantly rolls the ball back to Bobby Firmino. Little 1-2 with Sadio Mane. Gives it back to Sadio again. Sadio flicks the ball across to Chamberlain. Knocks it to Dejan Lovren. Lovren rolls it out right hand side. Again, ball comes straight back to him. Liverpool just knocking it round now. Trying to take the sting out of this game. They've got that 2-goal lead. Brighton do well. Win it back in midfield. They're looking to start a counter-attack of their own. Connolly has it now right hand side. Runs at that Liverpool defence, but Jordan Henderson, such good tracking back. Well done, Captain Henderson. Sees the ball out down for a throw into Liverpool. Quality. Look at that. Look at that from Jordan Henderson. Little fist bump as well to Robbo. Little come on. That is why Jordan Henderson is captain. That little period of play alone sums him up. Doesn't give up. Fights back. Wins the ball. And then goes and rallies the troops. Love it from Hendo. Throw in taken quickly. Robertson goes long. Pings a dangerous ball across his box to Trent. Again, that was messy play, but we look like we've just about got away with it. Chamberlain bangs it out off Aaron Moy. That'll be a goal kick to Liverpool. Stop saying sorry for the silly question, mate. It's alright. Relax. No problem. What have we got? What does yeet mean? I haven't got a fucking clue. I have no idea. Right, Aaron Moy now, left hand side for Brighton. They work the ball backwards. Ball through. Alisson has it. Gives the ball at left hand side to Robbo. Robbo looking for options. Nothing on. Goes backwards. Van Dijk. He rolls the ball across to Degsy Lovren. Again, back to Van Dijk. Alisson pings it out to Robbo, left hand side. Again, back to Alisson. What the fuck? That was an awful pass from Alisson, but Chamberlain wins it back. Aaron Moy has it now left hand side. Again, a little bit more precaution needs to be taken there by Ali. $11 points clear, said Aswell. Love it, love it, love it. 54 minutes gone at Anfield. The Reds lead by 2-0. Please keep a clean sheet. Without you, I wouldn't be alive. That's a lovely thing to say and a scary thing to say at the same time, mate. I hope you're okay. I'm sure you are. You're here with us, and that's great. Corner in from Brighton. Ooh, unlucky. Was it Dunk? Yeah, Lewis Dunk gets a flick. Goes about a yard wide. All stemmed from Alisson's fucked up clearance, but ball in towards the near post. Ooh. Lovren jumps with him. Dunk just about got a head net inches wide. Ladies and gents, one surefire way our mods are going to boot people out of the chat is if you just keep repeating the same thing over and over and over again, because they'll see it as spamming and they'll kick you out. So if you have a question and it doesn't get read out or people don't answer it, don't just keep repeating the same thing in, because it's just going to condense the chat and a lot of people won't get stuff read out. Again, well done. Genie wins it in midfield. Henderson. Bobby Firmino. Good pressing by Bobby. Oh, good play. The fuck? Mane just got absolutely creased. Genie has it left hand side. Ball across from Robbo and it goes out of play. That's surely a booking for the foul on Sadio Mane. Klopp needs an LFC beanie hat, reckons Rod. Let's get behind the third. Come on, Reds. Right, what changes would you like to see? We spoke about this at half time, ladies and gents. If we're, 40 odd minutes? No, 30 minutes to go. 35 minutes to go. I'd say we'll probably start seeing changes around the 65 minute mark. Again, Shaqiri to come on. I can absolutely understand that. Martin Atkinson is the ref today, Paul. Bring on Shaqiri, said Devin. Keita and Shaqiri for Ricky. We'll score another, said Michael Dunn. I'm with you, Michael. I think we will as well. Shaqiri needs at least 20 minutes, said Owen. I agree with that. Shaqiri on for Salah, said Ara. Lalu said Chamberlain's full of energy. Oxlade-Chamberlain off. Shaqiri on, said Shea Ridgewell. Or Ridgeway, excuse me, mate. Shaqiri, loads of love for Shaqiri to come on. Keita as well for Liz. Keita for Liam Campbell. Right, while there's a break in play, let me just give you an update on the Premier League scores as things stand. Keep saying this with a smile on my face. Newcastle 2, Manchester City 2 is a full-time result from earlier on. Crystal Palace 1-0 up away at Burnley. West Ham 1-0 up away at Chelsea. Liverpool obviously leading against Brighton. And Spurs 2-0 up at home to Bournemouth. So some big away wins there so far in the Premier League. Gomez for VVD. I understand where you're coming from. It'd be a bold change that though, wouldn't it? It would be a bold change, but I get where you're coming from. Man needs to rest. He's not a machine. How am I watching the game? I think you know the answer to that, Joshua. Being creative, my friend. Can I provide updates on other leagues? Cormac, mate, by all means, please feel free to let us know how other leagues are going on. Ball out right hand side there towards Trent, intercepted. Firmino. Actually, it's not. Sorry, it's Chamberlain. Look at that work from Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. I just seen a red player booting across the field. Chamberlain. So full of energy. He brings so much to that midfield. Van Dijk. Robbo. Gini Wijnaldum. Ball out left hand side again to Andy Robertson. He gives it out to Sadio Mane. Mane now runs into the box. Pulls it back to Salah. Yeah, least said about that from Mo, the better. What else we got? What's going on with Alisson making mistakes? He slipped. I mean, it happens. He slipped. I mean, I don't know what else to say. It wasn't just a bad pass or anything. His feet went from under him when he cleared the ball. So, yeah, it's just one of them things. Let's sneeze, champ. Strange one, but go on. Right, just over 30 minutes to go here at Anfield. Liverpool still leading by 2-0. Van Dijk trying to saunter into midfield, but he was fouled. Martin Atkinson pulls it back. Free kick to Liverpool. Boy is in the chat. How are we? Big opportunity for us tomorrow. Can't wait, said Anthony. It is, mate. It is. Big opportunity to pull away. 3 points clear of Manchester City. And just the 8 then behind the Reds. But look, if I was to have title challengers, I would absolutely love it to be Leicester instead of Manchester City. I genuinely would. And fingers crossed you get a result tomorrow, mate. Don't want you to get too close to us, obviously, but do want you to do well. Who will be in the Champions League final this year? Mate, I have no idea. That's far too early to say. You don't even know how the draws are going to go. Hopefully we're there, but we've got to get a result in Salzburg. Right, Brighton have the ball in midfield now. Firmino tracks back, does well. The hour mark is just about being hit at Anfield. Still 2-0 to the Reds. VVD scored both, as John Hamilton has said. 2 headers, 2 towering headers as well. Ladies and gents, we're getting close to 27.7. If you're enjoying the stream, please do hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up as well. Really want to sing Freddie Mercury song. I wonder which one's a domestic butler. Mate, you sing what you want. Sing it loud, sing it proud. Ball back to the Brighton keeper now. Again, Liverpool looking to press. Brighton do well. Play it at right hand side, but it goes over throw into Liverpool. Craig was on your live the other day and I got all the LFC stuff. Nice one, Christopher. Hope you're well, mate. Any subs made? No, not yet. Not yet, PJ. Interesting to see, though, when Klopp does turn to the bench. Alisson taking his time. Alisson needs to get a haircut. He's looking a bit scruffy. He's too good looking to look that scruffy. If Leicester are close to challenges, I'm happy. I think they'll hang on for us for 38 games. I hope they do well. I hope we keep a cushion over them, obviously, but I do want to see Leicester do well. Good work by Alisson there, playing the ball at left-hand side to Virgil van Dijk. Robbo does well to give Genie some space. Now Genie breaks down that left-hand side. Robbo goes on the overlap. Liverpool have men pouring forward. Robbo now. Oh, it's not a great pullback from him, and Brighton intercept it and start to counter-attack of their own. Ball down the line out towards Aaron Conley. Again, great defending by Virgil van Dijk to get a foot in and give it back to Alisson. Van Dijk shaking his head. He's not happy about something. Probably wants his hat-trick. Right, Trent now, right hand side. What's the oh crap about? No idea what that's about. Ball switched out left hand side, too much on it. Robbo can't keep it in. That'll be a throw into Brighton. How's Mane playing? He's doing okay, mate. He's been bright. Not really any chances for Sadio that I can think of, unless I've missed an obvious one. But look, the whole team are doing well. We just need to... That final ball needs to be a bit better from the fullbacks. Napoli has kind of a good squad. They do. Napoli are a good team, mate. Play good football. Good manager. The Ballon d'Or is on Monday, mate. Yes. Jake said he's got 50 quid on VVD to get a hat-trick. Well, I'll keep my fingers crossed for you, Jake. I hope it comes in, buddy. Brighton looking to play out. Liverpool pressing. Aaron Moy has it. Brighton now left-hand side, still inside their own half. Ball played in field. Stevens. He plays it into midfield. Brighton do well to work it across right-hand side. Some neat football this from Brighton. Ball in towards Aaron Connolly. Good save. Connolly does well. Turns, gets a shot away. Was it Connolly? I think it was Connolly. Brighton player does well anyway. On then their right-hand side. Does well, but straight at Alisson, who gets down well, to be fair. Pour some sugar on me, said Alex. I was listening to that song before the stream, believe it or not. Still stuck in Turkey, Istanbul, since the Super Cup Champions League final. I'll be here. I need to go home to Merseyside soon. Couldn't be there that long, mate. Surely. VVD to win the Ballon d'Or, said Raymond Kenny. I sincerely hope so, mate. I really do. Trent gets a foot in there, does well. Clears the ball up the line. Game's gone a little bit flat, but we're 2-0 up, and that's all that matters. K the super sub, said PJ. I hope so, mate. I'd love to see him come on. I think it's around 65 minutes you'd be looking for Klopp to make a change or two. If Chelsea stays the way it is, it'd be brilliant, said Ben. It would, mate. The more of our title challenging teams that can drop points, the better. I don't see Leicester dropping points at home to a struggling Everton tomorrow, to be fair. But yeah, I mean, we've an 11-point gap over Manchester City as things stand. 8 points over Leicester if they win tomorrow. And yeah, if Chelsea's result stays the same, they're falling away as well. Brighton have it now left-hand side with Aaron Moy doing his best John Joe Shelby impression. It's like a shrunken John Joe Shelby. Brighton playing the ball around the midfield, ping it out right-hand side. Mane and Robbo shuffle across. How are we all feeling about the game on Wednesday as well? Massive game. Always have Everton around the festive period, don't we? Sadio has it now left-hand side of the Brighton penalty area. Flicks it to Bobby Firmino. Brighton have done well to win that back. Robbo tries to come in and pick it back for Liverpool. Good pressing that. Even at 2-0 up. Look at that. Well done, Andy Robertson. Pulls the ball back. Chamberlain. Oh, should have been 3-0. Chamberlain gets onto the end of it. Gets a shot away. Saved by Ryan and it goes out for a corner. Should have been 3-0. Really good work, that. And it all came from Andy Robertson pressing and winning the ball back. Chamberlain on his left foot. I was actually not the keeper. It was a defender sliding in that got it away. Still unlucky though. Would have loved to have seen Chamberlain get a goal. His performance is deserved one. He's been brilliant. As has Andy Robertson. Liverpool for the treble, said Raymond. Oh, mate, imagine. Ball in by Trent. Cleared by the Brighton defence. Now Oxlade-Chamberlain's back covering. Look at that. The man does everything. Loads of people want the VVD hat-trick. I want the VVD hat-trick as well. Nods it out there left-hand side to Sadio Mane. Sadio now. 65 minutes gone. He cuts inside. Gives it to Salah. Salah tries to play it back to Van Dijk. Trent pings the ball out left-hand side now. Genie. Oh, gives it back to Sadio. Sadio gets the ball caught under his feet and gets a tame shot away in his left foot straight at the Brighton goalkeeper. Just couldn't get it out from under his feet there, Sadio. Again though, good play from the Reds. West Ham are 2-0 up and Spurs 3-0 up. I mean, expected a Spurs win, but oh, fuck me, West Ham 2-0 up. A struggling West Ham. Lampard under pressure already. Robbo chewing down that left hand side. Good tackle that. Good tackle in the box in the Brighton defender. Throw into Liverpool left hand side. Have Prime, how you find it look. We don't have to worry about Amazon Prime for the football in Ireland. I know the guys in the UK and that for the December period you guys have to have Amazon Prime for certain games. In Ireland, the deal is a little bit differently. Premier Sports are showing it, so it's part of my Sky BT Sports package. So I'll be able to watch the Everton game on that on Wednesday during the week. Lallana on for Salah, people are saying, who are a little bit ahead of us. As things stand for me, Chamberlain's on a run. Gives it that right hand side to Trent. Strike, deflection, over the bar. That is a good substitution, by the way. Lallana for Salah. Makes sense. We'll probably see a few more minutes, then we might see Shaqiri get a run out as well to get minutes in his legs. West Ham goal disallowed, people are saying. So still 1-0, is that right? Just confirm that for me, please, ladies and gents. Just over 23 minutes to go at Anfield. How am I watching it again? You're not being creative, let's put it that way. 1-0 to West Ham, people are saying. Thank you, Graham, appreciate that. Oh, Van Dijk took it on his chest. You could smell the hat-trick there, Van Dijk. Ball goes out of play. This would be the substitution that people were talking about. It still says 2-0 for me. People are saying West Ham 2-0. Somebody else is saying, what have we got? Show 2-0 to me, by the way, the West Ham game. On my app it's showing 2-0, but... Right, here's that change. I'm a little bit behind, as I said. Salah going off, Lallana coming on. Goal not given for West Ham, people are saying. Goal not given. Yeah, people are saying it's still 1-0. Yeah, that's changed back on my app as well. 1-0. Ladies and gents, can we hit 27.7 on the stream? Let me take a second while the sub's going on. If you are enjoying it, please do hit that subscribe button. Make sure you've got notifications turned on as well, because we've got our post-match show coming up. And we've our nightly streams as well, if you're not used to those. Most nights of the week we stream at about 9:30. Who do I think Liverpool will sign? Nobody in January, Raymond, if I'm being honest. I think we're setting ourselves up for a big summer. Substitution there for Brighton as well. Double substitution. I didn't see who they were, but let's just say it's not really that important. Kyle said, please donate too if you enjoy the stream. Mate, there is no pressure on anybody. We say that all the time. It's the reason we don't have ads turned on the channel. We're not too arsed about money. As long as we can keep the channel going, we're happy. We do appreciate the super chats and super stickers, of course, but nobody put yourself under pressure. Hit like for the Mando, said Playboy. Exactly, please do. 20 minutes to go at Anfield. Probably see another couple of substitutions. Lovren hooks the ball back upfield. I want Koulibaly next to Van Dijk. It ain't going to happen. It would be amazing. It would. Imagine those two in the same team, but it won't happen, I'm afraid. Who's my favourite team in Ireland? Loads of people asking that question. Shelbourne. I grew up closest to Bray Wanderers, but Shelbourne. Cavan, mate, your stupid comments aren't going to trigger anybody, so you can just stop with them. Salah was nowhere near man of the match. Come on, be realistic. John said 1200 watching. If you're enjoying, hit the subscribe button, please do. Right, Brighton now have the ball on the counter. Just subscribe. You'll never walk off from California. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Whereas Fabinho injured, mate. Probably out between 4 and 8 weeks with ankle ligament damage. Timo Werner on the score sheet again. Yeah, I can't understand it, mate. When we talk about his buyout clause, how are teams not kicking Leipzig's door down to go and get Timo Werner? I mean, I could see him dropping into this Liverpool team as cover. And he'd get enough games. He'd get 30-35 games a season between all competitions. I'm sure he would. Moy now. Good play by Leicester. Or Leicester, did you hear me? Brighton in the box. Hooked away by Liverpool. Leeds 3-0 up against Middlesbrough. Wow. We need Werner, said Shay. At that price as well. It just seems a no-brainer. Brighton knocking it around in midfield. Again, I want to know your thoughts from man of the match a bit later on as well. Maybe for the post-match show. Wouldn't mind Dele. He's not doing too well as things stand at Juventus, but he's a young player and that will happen. I'd sign Maddison, said Daniel. I don't think that Leicester will sell him this season anyway, but he's a quality player, James Maddison. Brighton knocking the ball around the midfield. Now Liverpool looking to press. Be nice to get a third and put this to bed and help the goal difference a little bit. 3-1 in the Spurs game, a lot of people are saying. Did Wilson score? Nice. My pleasure, Erwin, mate. Thank you for joining us. Pour some beer on me, said Domestic Butler. Anyone know the derby score? Give me 2 seconds, mate. I will give you that score. Aramoy on the attack here for Brighton. Liverpool do well and get a foot in, though. What did you want? It was the derby score. They are 1-1 with QPR, mate, as things stand. Predictions for the Salzburg game? I think we'll win it, if I'm being honest with you. We'll definitely get what we need. I want us to top the group, though, so I want us to go there and win that game. Anybody played bad? Not really. I mean, Salah hasn't his most impactful game, but to say he played bad would probably be an overreaction. 18 minutes left. Well, just under 18 minutes at Anfield. I don't know how the crowd is, mate, because I have to watch all the games on mute because any audio will be picked up by YouTube and we'd be kicked off. So yeah, I have to watch all the games in silence, apart from me jabbering on like an idiot, of course. A Origi getting ready. That's what we like to hear. That is what we like to hear. Man like Divock gonna come on. Warming up his legs before he bangs a couple in against the little T-Rex on Wednesday. I've got the old Christmas jumper ready for that one as well. The Divock Origi 90 plus 6. Scouse Adventure said, like all great players, Mo's having a dip in form, that's all. I'm absolutely in agreement with you, mate. I have no doubt that Mo will come back and be quality. Signed Flamengo players from Brazil. They've got one, I suppose, major player that I'm aware of, and I'm not even going to claim to have watched much of Flamengo, and that's Gabriel Barbosa, who was at Inter Milan and ended up back in Brazil, and scored 2 goals for them in the Copa Libertadores final against River Plate. Wish they get the third so we can relax a little, said Justin the Woods. It's fairly relaxing as it is, to be honest, mate. We're not under major pressure. I'd love a clean sheet though, yeah. I mean, we're going to win this game with the looks of it. It would be nice to keep a clean sheet. We're overdue one. And my prediction was 2-0, and so far that's looking good. YouTube has someone watching this channel. No, mate, there's algorithms and stuff that can pick things like that up. And YouTube mightn't be watching it, but there are people who work for the copyright holders that watch all the games and monitor all the channels. And if any copyright rules are broken, they report it to YouTube, and you get a copyright strike, which means you're in a bit of trouble. Anyway, man like Divock about to come on now for Liverpool. Oh, what's this? Alisson red? What did he do? Handball outside the box, red card. I guess I'm a little bit behind. I'm going to have to wait on that one. So no doubt our last substitution then will be fucking Adrian coming on, and he'll be playing then against Everton. I'm still waiting to see what happened here with Alisson, so bear with me. Adrian will come on, without a shadow of a doubt he'll come on. Divock coming on my stream now as things stand. Bobby going off, and then the last change will of course be Adrian. Firmino again, worked his ass off. As I said, I'm still waiting to see the Alisson situation, so bear with me. Adrian's not better than Alisson, don't be stupid. Right, I imagine it's coming up now. Liverpool pressing on my stream. Let's see this situation with Ali, see how bad it is. Bear with me. Right, here we go. Yeah, look, you can't argue with that. Cannot argue with that. I hate Martin Atkinson with the fire of 1,000 suns, but I cannot argue with that decision at all, I'm afraid. I've always said from day one on this channel, I will give you my honest opinion, and I've no qualms with that. Yeah, Alisson came out, fucked up, put his hands up. Seeing the replay again here now. Ball over the top. Yeah. It would have hit him in the fucking face as well if he just kept his hands down. No, it wouldn't actually. It would have gone past him on the right hand side. Seeing the view. Yeah, look, no arguments. Flick over. Ah, look, it's a handball all day. No arguments. Straight red card. Can't argue about it. Atkinson made the right decision. Adrian warming up now. Look, I can't argue about it. It was a red card all day long. No arguments here whatsoever. I'm Martin Atkinson's biggest critic. I think he's handled this game today well. I think that was the right decision. It fucking kills me to say because I don't want Ali going off. He's banned now. What's that? Is it? How many game ban is that? Does anybody know? Goal Brighton from the free kick, people are saying as well. 2-1. That didn't fucking work out too well for Alisson then, did it? Get sent off to stop a goal and then they still score from it. Double punishment. I fucking hate that. Fuck. me change the score. 2 match ban, people are saying. Thank you for that. $10 to go. Let's see how this works out. People are saying different things about the ban. Adrian's first job to pick the ball out of the back of the net. It's a 9-game ban. Relax there now. Oh, fuck. Double punishment for Alisson, like. And then Adrian comes on and said, first fucking thing, pick the ball out of the net. It's going to be a long 10 minutes, Ben. You're absolutely right, mate. It is going to be a long fucking 10 minutes. What was going on there with the goal? That is awful. Absolutely awful. I need to see... What the fuck was Adrian doing? What the fuck? What were we doing? He just side... What the fuck, like? Was nobody awake? It looked to me like... I didn't see... It looks to me like the ref has blown his whistle, so... No arguments around that. We were asleep. What the fuck? That's awful. Why the fuck are you telling me to calm down, Patrick? Again, if you're not worked up about shit like this, I fucking question what the fuck you're at. What the fuck? Like, we literally let him side foot the ball from 22 yards into the bottom corner. The wall was about 4 yards the wrong side. The keeper was asleep at the near post. What the fuck? That is bizarre. Completely switched off. Calm down. Fuck you, calm down. That was awful. Awful. Calm down. What do you want me to do? Stand here and applaud? That's stupidity. Referee was blew the whistle. I've no issues with Atkinson again on that. It was us. It was completely down to us not being awake. Absolutely ridiculous. Ridiculous. Fucking stupidity of the highest order. That is unbelievable. How can we be that asleep? That is shocking. That really is shocking. Okay, anyone who tells me to calm down is just getting banned. Seriously, fuck off telling me to calm down. If you're not annoyed by that, I give up. Oh, it's mental. 8 minutes to go here. Brighton are going to be full of confidence. They're going to be on the counter. They're going to be putting pressure on. Strike, blocked. I'm going to do my best to take you through the last 8 minutes, ladies and gents. Keep hitting that subscribe button if you're enjoying the stream. As things stand, the Reds are 2-1 up. Down to 10 men. Goal kick. Oh, fuck's sake. 7.5 minutes to go. We can do this. We will do this. Come on. What happened? Alisson handballed outside the box. Got sent off. Brighton scored from the free kick because Adrian was leaning on his near post. The wall was about 2 or 3 yards the wrong side. I don't know what they're moaning at Atkinson for. He blew his whistle, it looked like to me. I've no problems. I hate Atkinson. But there's no problems with that for me. That was completely down to us not being switched on. Yeah, he blew the whistle. Clear as day. The wall wasn't an awful place. The keeper was fast asleep. Yeah, I mean, to me that looks like the referee blew his whistle. I don't know why our players and the manager are worked up on that. Unless I've missed it, unless Atkinson didn't blow the whistle, he looked to me like he blew the whistle. 6.5 to go. Yeah, you're a bit late with the calm down, dickhead. It's Chris, mate. You're not going to get me wound up on that one. You're a bit late. I've already had my rant. 6 minutes to go. Liverpool's sitting back. Hopefully we can catch him on a counter if Brighton look to press. Madness that we put ourselves in these positions, but I back these lads to get us out of it. It was definitely a red card, Flynn, mate. No, without a shadow of a doubt. No arguments. As I said, I am Martin Atkinson's biggest critic, but I can't blame him on any of his decisions today. I think the red card was a red card. I think the free kick was perfectly legitimate. I'm just pissed off at the state of our fucking defence not being awake and the goalkeeper not being awake. I know he was just on the pitch, but you've got to be on and switched on from the second you come on. Sadio now knocks it into midfield. Lallana, he gives it away. He's out-muscled in midfield. Was it Lovren or Alisson's fault? For what? Alisson handballed it. It was his fault on that one. Moy now for Brighton. They work it out left-hand side. Good defending by Trent. Well in, young man. Last 10 minutes, Brighton have had nearly 70% of the possession. 5 to go at Anfield. Liverpool with the slenderest of leads. Ball over the top by Brighton. Surely that's offside. It is. Free kick to Liverpool. Again, fake scores are going to get you kicked out. Don't try and be a smart arse. I will keep you guys up to date with the score. Don't worry about that. At least we had a spare keeper, said Rod. Exactly. Has it been confirmed yet how many games Alisson's going to be banned for? Is it 1, 2 or 3? I'm not sure. Depending on... I know it varies depending on a straight red, which it was. Massive, massive 4 minutes to go. Again, people are unsure in the chat like I am with regards to that. I think it'll be more than one. I think a straight red is usually more than one. I think it's the second yellow that usually gets you a 1 game ban. Sometimes a straight red, depending on if it's for a dangerous tackle or whatever it is, it varies between 2 and 3, I think. Brighton have it left hand side now. Again, the Reds defending deep. Henderson was made. Aaron Moy, strike, saved by Alisson, palmed out to Mane. Good turn by Sadio Mane now. Tries to start the counter attack down the left hand side. Feeds it down for Origi to chase. Origi does well. Ball's back with the Brighton keeper. He plays it out left hand side. Well done, Trent. Take the sting out of the game, lads. That's it. Well done. Well done, Trent. Take your time, Pat. 3 minutes to go at Anfield, ladies and gents. Was the handball on purpose? Yes. There's no argument around the handball. There's no defence of it. It was a red card. What have we got? It said on Soccer AM 1 game ban, said Nathan. I hope that's the case. 2-1, 88 minutes. Thank you, Wobbly Banana. Right, ladies and gents, this is our last chance to shout out the stream. If you are enjoying it and you haven't subscribed, please do hit that button. We've got a post-match show coming up as well when this game ends. Lots to talk about. And again, we'll be covering the Everton game on Wednesday as well, so I hope to see you for that. Can I sing? Not in a singing mood just yet, my friend. Brighton have it left-hand side. 11 attempts for Brighton, 4 on target. 15 attempts for Liverpool, 7 on target. And no, we've no subs left, Carl, mate. They've all been made because we were forced into the last one with Alisson getting a red. Jesus, Adrian, give me fucking heart attacks here. Puts his hand up, spills the ball, nearly spills it over the line, but regathers it. Christ almighty. What was Adrian at? Jesus. Stewie, I think the 3-match ban depends on what the red card was for. I know you're talking about a straight red. I think it does vary, I think. Look, if it's 3 games, it's 3 games. We've got a good deputy in Adrian to come in there. So yeah, if it's 3, it's 3. Let's just see this out. That's the most important thing. Brighton still on the attack. Liverpool with everybody behind the ball. Brighton ping a diagonal ball out right hand side. There's too much on that. That'll go out for a goal kick to Liverpool. Yeah, Alisson definitely banned for the Everton game. 100% on that one. No matter what happens, he's banned for that on Wednesday. At least Adrian's still better than Pickford. That's it, Kloppo. That is the attitude, mate. Well in. Love it. Keep that coming. Carabao Cup count as one. Yes, I believe so. 4 minutes of additional time, people are saying. 4 minutes. Thank you for that. Yeah, I'm a bit behind, I know, but I am on a stream here, so I'm doing my best. I am Irish owned. Yes, mate. 4 minutes for the Reds to see this out. We can do this. We know we can do this. We will do this. Wexford, for those asking about where in Ireland. Brighton switching the ball out left hand side. I'm from Norway, said Dark Rose. Welcome. Great to have you with us. Flag up offside. Good, good, good. You've just laid an egg, Carl. Then cook it, mate. Do you know what I mean? This is making me nervy. Again with the fake scores, mate. You're not funny. Like, you really aren't funny. Nobody believes it. When there's a goal, there's too many people in the chat that say, like, one of you saying 2-2. Someone boot that Musa Murray out, please. Or let me scroll back. I'll find them. It's been deleted. Thank you very much, Peter. Yeah, don't worry. I'll keep you guys up to date. Thank you very much, Lorca McMahon. Really appreciate those kind words. Please do hit that subscribe button, ladies and gents. We're getting towards the end of this one. If it stays as it is, Liverpool have an 11-point gap over Manchester City and Leicester. Leicester obviously have a game in hand playing tomorrow against Everton. Thank you, Fearless Dragon. Really kind of you. 2 minutes to go in this one. Hope Queevian gets a start out of this, Paul. I think he might get the Carabao Cup anyway, mate, the game against Villa, hopefully. Sorry, I'm trying to keep up to date. People are confusing me here with fake scores. Anyone who's watching this game live, let me know. I'm scared. Stop fake goal alerts. Yes, exactly. Please do stop them. Do you know what? I'm going to switch over here. Keep up to date with this a different way. For the last minute to keep you guys up to date with exactly what's going on. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, so like Liverpool free kick inside our own half. Still 2-1, 100%, 1 minute to go, 2-1 to Liverpool. Don't mind the fake scores. I will keep you up to date with what's going on. Inside the last minute, 2-1 to Liverpool. You're welcome, Adam, mate. Thank you. Brighton on the attack now. Liverpool clear. And that, I think, ladies and gentlemen, should just about be that. Moving into the last few seconds. And it is full time. Liverpool have beaten Brighton by 2-1. My stream's a little bit behind, but I can guarantee you guys from the updates and from my app that Liverpool have won. Done it. Seen it out. Job done. Whew, made a hard work of that one. Liverpool, again, no clean sheet. We will talk about the Brighton goal and the fuck up that led to it and the fuck up that seen Alisson sent off. We'll talk about that. Please do hit that subscribe button before you head off, ladies and gents. Turn notifications on. Our post-match show will be coming up in less than 10 minutes. Liverpool have beaten Brighton by 2-1. Liverpool are 11 points clear at the top of the Premier League. 2 goals from Virgil van Dijk. 1 pullback by Brighton from a free kick after Alisson was sent off. I will see you guys in less than 10 minutes. Make sure those notifications are turned on. Give us a thumbs up. Thank you so much. Whew, That was hard work. I will talk to you in a few minutes. Up the mother fucking Reds. Love to you all.